In this episode, you will see a parent being coached on 3 stencils in a lesson for a younger typer. That parent is my mother, and you will get a laugh at her mistakes. The communication partner will be coached on how to use 3 stencils for the student to type a word. The lesson includes a coaching summary with board placement, coaching levels, and how not to rush. The parent then will be coached asking a question including how to be successful by coaching first, and then putting the board down in front of the typer. Parent being coached on 3 stencils.
Some of the things that happen often, I understand, is probably coaching too much or coaching too little.
Right.
Right? And
Absolutely.
so you can tell me what you think I'm doing. All right, so should I read the next paragraph?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or you can, I didn't do all the green questions, but
Okay.
it's up to you. You can do the next paragraph. if you
So
want.
let's just make this clear. When you read a paragraph and you have 3 words possible to spell
Mhm.
and 2 questions that are all in green,
Mhm.
should they do all of them or should they do only some?
No, in the beginning they should do all.
In the beginning they should do
Because
all.
they're going to be skipping the rest of the questions.
Yes.
So when I have an advanced speller, I probably don't do any spell words or even rarely do a green unless I'm
Yes.
specifically working on something.
Okay.
But I
All
don't
right.
have to get into that today.
Okay.
Parent coached for a spell word.
Let's then continue with the green ones then, since you said we should do all of them.
Oh,
Okay?
yeah.
And so why don't we, let's see here, why don't we then, I haven't done this in a long time, Elizabeth.
So remember, you're going to write the...
I have to write the question. Okay, so let's spell excellent. All right, here we go. All right, Elizabeth, bottom left.
Now, remember,
E.
you forgot your hand.
Oh,
Now the board is going to come up. Also, the board is too high.
too high?
Remember, you're going to bring it down so that this middle section
Okay,
for the camera
Yes.
is bifurcated by the table. It's lower than people realize.
okay.
Okay.
All right, I will tell you that Elizabeth and I don't spell that low normally, so it's a little odd for me, but I get that that's what you want. So there you go. All right, ready? E, all right. All right, let's start again. All right, we're gonna do this again.
I thought that was good because I was correcting.
Okay, all right. It's hard, Elizabeth, for me to do this right. Ready?
Don't forget.
Poor mom is not used to using 3 stencils and hand gestures.
Don't forget that.
You want to show them the hand prompt.
Oh, the hand prompt. Okay. So Elizabeth, we're going to go down to the bottom shelf. Oh, I said the letter. You're not supposed to say the letter. All right. All right, ready? And bottom shelf. X. All right. I probably had that a little too high. All right. And now we're
Okay.
going to go. All right. Again, bottom.
It's the top shelf.
Oh.
Pull it up. You do what all the parents do.
Okay, what I do?
The word excellent has EXC.
Yeah, that's why they make sure you look at how to spell the word.
Again, see, let me point out what's happening right now. Ginny, who hasn't done this in a long time, she's rushing.
I'm rushing.
You're not sitting and thinking, where am I in the word?
Yes.
Let me look it down, see where I am. What am I going to say when I bring the board down? You're trying to get that board in front of her as soon as possible.
Yeah, I think this is so good for me to be so bad at this, to show you that I've been doing this for 20 years with Elizabeth.
It's
and,
hard.
And you know what? It just takes to be able to say we're going to do it slowly, get coached by an expert, and get it right. All right, so sorry, Elizabeth, you must be frustrated with your old mom. Okay.
I love you, Mom, for keeping your mistakes in these videos.
Okay, so we're going to go with we have the E, we have the E and the X. Now we're going to go with the next letter. All right?
What are you going to say, Ginny?
We're going to say it's top shelf in the center, top shelf in the center. C, Elizabeth, very good. And then we're going to say bottom shelf and below. E.
Try it.
See how Mom is checking the lesson for the answer. You should do that too.
Try it in the beginning to use a lot of right and left.
Okay, all right, and now we're going to go in the center, top shelf, L, reset, and L. And now we're going to go bottom shelf
In the
in
left,
the left.
corner.
Left corner, E. Bottom shelf to the left, N. And
See how the CP only says the letter after the typer has clearly selected it.
top shelf to the left, T. Excellent.
Coaching summary.
Excellent. All right, so what did I do right and wrong, Judy? Please.
Actually, that was much better. You went slower.
I went slower.
Okay.
Very
You gave
good.
more specific directions.
Okay.
Okay. You effectively used your hand.
Okay.
Okay.
Very
You did
good.
not move the board once the board was down, and you held it in an appropriate place.
Okay.
Okay, so that was really good.
All right. Thank you. Boy, I'm so glad I got that now. All right. This, again, guys, it may take you a couple of weeks or months, depending on
Absolutely.
what your child is facing, but don't give up. Elizabeth always says, don't give up.
Yes. Communication partners, please don't give up on coaching us to get to the letters. We need you to communicate. Parent coached asking a question.
All right, so now, Elizabeth, let's do the next question. Now, is it okay? Oh no, she shouldn't be able to look at this because it has the answer
I
there.
cover it with the transcript.
Okay.
I enjoy looking at what is being read, and your typer may also be more engaged if they can see what you are reading. Please give it a try and see what works better.
She likes to look at things, but I'm going to just read this to you, Elizabeth. This is a green question. Besides crushing the spider, where can you place it?
You can put it upside down.
Where can you place it? Okay, so I can just write on here, where can you place
Yeah.
it? I don't have to write the whole sentence.
Mhm.
All right, where can you place it? Okay, where can you place it, Elizabeth? All right, we're gonna go sit up straight. Sit up straight. We're gonna go bottom shelf to the left. Bottom, down, 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 down. O.
Move that board.
Yep. All right, now we're gonna go top shelf in the center. Top shelf center, go, 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 go. U. Top, top, top. Top, top, top. T.
You're not using your hand.
Oh, yes, my hand, okay. Now we're gonna go upstairs to the left corner. S. And then we're gonna go toward me, bottom shelf toward me. I. Top shelf toward me. D.
It's better to say right or left.
Okay,
Remember,
right
you're
or left?
always right.
Okay, right or left, good. All right, now, last letter, bottom shelf to the left. You can get it. You got it. Outside.
Now that last one, you brought the board down before you had given the prompt.
Coach first, then board down.
Okay,
You
so
rushed a little bit there, but
Okay.
that was okay.
so you're saying that I should be putting the board down and then giving the
No.
prompt? No. I
Give
should
the
give
prompt.
the prompt and then put the board down.
That's how I do it. Again, you may see different styles slightly
Yes.
with different practitioners. It's not
Yes.
going to look vastly
Yes.
different by any stretch.
Yes.
But there's little tweaky things that maybe some people do.
Yes.
Please hear this coaching from Judy. You should give us your verbal coaching before you put the board in front of us.
The reason I do that is because I'm trying to always be proactive, Ginny, rather than reactive.
Yes.
So what I mean by that is, supposing we're going for the E on this board, and I say bottom shelf on the left, and the student's hand is coming over towards the right side of the board. If I've already given the direction prompt and the hand
Yes.
prompt, I can correct already. So,
Mm-hmm.
bottom shelf on the left, move your eyes, look, 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 get them over to the left, keep going left, 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 left. I have time before they've incorrectly poked.
I think that's so smart, Judy. I really like that. And again, sitting in the chair, it's really good to hear these very specific things so I guess what I'm hearing, and I haven't done this before, Elizabeth didn't use 3 stencils back 20 years ago with me. So being able to have it like right here,
Yeah.
and to be able to say, okay, Elizabeth, you're going to go upper right corner, right? And then put it down.
Right.
Correct?
That's what I do.
Okay.
Okay, again, I have found that to be very effective for me, as well as it's a great way to teach parents to slow down.
And it gives you
to
okay,
think.
when the board is here, I'm supposed to then say what I'm going to say, and it does slow you down.
It slows
I
you
really
down.
like that. I really like
Because
that.
the worst thing that I find can happen with a new communication partner is they stick the board in front of the student right away.
Right away.
Then they sit there, the student makes a mistake.
Yep.
Now we've had a failure.
Yes.
Person gets flustered.
Yes.
They don't know what to do to fix it. They start freezing. Their anxiety goes up.
Mhm.
Their anxiety goes up. The non-speaker's anxiety is going to go up.
It really pains us to make mistakes because we know what we want to do. You help us by coaching before you put the board in front of us.
Good.
So again, I always find that it's best to try to be proactive and prevent as many errors as we can.
Mhm.
Okay, now in the beginning, there's going to be a lot of errors.
Mhm.
And I would recommend actually, Ginny, that we actually have you sitting in the chair now and making a lot of mistakes.
We hope you enjoyed the experience of seeing a parent struggle through a first lesson on 3 stencils. That parent is my mother, an accomplished communication partner, so remember this is not easy. As you start your first lesson, remember to do all green spell words and questions, and purple number questions. Here is a coaching summary. Don't rush. Use hand gesture and verbal coaching. Know how to spell the words. Use left and right, up and down. Hold the middle of the board at the table level in front of dominant hand. Bring board down after coaching. And don't move the board. You will have errors in the beginning, but keep working at it for short sessions each day. For your typing exercise, choose an age-appropriate lesson from the C4A website. The communication partner should find a quiet room with a table and 2 chairs, read through the lesson ahead of time, gather the 3 stencils, pencil, and pad, and then ask your non-speaker to join you for some fun. When you do the lesson, start with short, 5-minute sessions, if necessary, then increase the length. Do the lesson over as many days as you need, with as many breaks as you need. Take your time. You are just beginning, and we are here to help you. Here it is. Your moment of Zen.
Ota, 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 ota.
able to talk opened up my life to real possibilities.